entertainmentbuddha.com.
Hey everyone, Matt Haywood from entertainmentbuddha.com bringing you the latest episode of our 15 Minutes of Fame YouTube series. Again, this is where any EB staffer, usually me, takes on a game that's given to us for preview, review, whatever. It doesn't matter. It could be a game from 1979 for all we care. And we sit down and we play it for 15 minutes straight, offering up opinions and kind of showing you, the fans, you gamers out there, what the particular game is all about. So today I'm taking on Into the Stars from Fugitive Games, which is going into early access on July 9th. So coming up, depends when I get this video edited and whatnot, but it should be out by the time you watch it. So Into the Stars by Fugitive Games. It's kind of it's like one of those survival titles, point and click, not a lot of action oriented type of game. Think Oregon Trail, essentially, but in space. I mean, that's actually what the publishing firm that's working on Into the Stars has described it as. So, yeah, it's the Oregon Trail, but in space, and obviously much more modern looking. So, what's going on here? Essentially, you play the role of a ship captain. It's the last ship to escape Earth from some sort of devastating alien invasion that has essentially wiped out the human race. So, it's your job to take your crew and the remaining civilians out into the stars to find a new home for humanity, really. So it's a cool concept, looks pretty good. I've just played it for a little bit, trying to get a feel for it. Still don't quite understand everything, but hey, we'll get it figured out and we will do this 15 minutes of fame. So I will not start the clock until I actually get into some gameplay, so it's going to be a few minutes. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and set up our team for this playthrough. Okay, so this game does feature permadeath, so if you die, it's over. You got to start all over again, which is usually what happens in a roguelike type of game. So anyways, here we go. So first off, we got to pick the type of commander you want to be: scientist, military officer, entrepreneur, or survivalist. Each one gives you a kind of a bonus. I'm going to go ahead and pick military officer, because why not? And I want to be, that will be this guy because he's cool looking. Go ahead and name him. Good old Hammer. Right, so I got my captain picked.
Final module selection is at your discretion, but choose wisely, as we have limited space on board. Module selection.
Now we have to flesh out our ship. So you got these various modules. You got 1,000 credits to spend. So you got to decide between your core ship systems, exploration, mining, and combat systems, what you need in addition to storage. So I'm going to go ahead and equip all this good stuff. We need life support. Which one do we want, though? Western life support, gravy boat. Yeah, let's do gravy boat. Okay, I'll do the protein sequencer. I think we'll just do the simple foods. An engine. It's from Joe's Interstellar Garage. I'm just gonna roll with this one. Alright, exploration and mining. Type of shuttle. Super shuttle's good for this little 15 minutes of fame demo. I don't need to get too in depth here, but hopefully you can see the level of strategy that you can play into each mission and Into the Stars here. You know, we'll just go ghetto. Do the entry level mining probe, and then the rig, I'm gonna go ahead and step this up a little bit. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay, so you can see my credits are running out. So we gotta get do some lasers. Definitely want some torpedoes and shields. Just doing basics on all these. And then we'll go ahead and add in a cargo bay or two. We do one more. Looks like it. Alright, so the cargo bay will hold all the resources we get from exploring planets, so on and so forth.
Select resources that best meet the needs of our modules and civilian population.
Alright, so now I have to fill out of my storage space. So I got 4,950 units of storage available. I got to fill out what I think people are going to need. So obviously we're going to need lots of hydrogen for our ship. We need CO2 for life support. Whoa, I don't know if we need that much. Because again, we can, when we find new planets, we can harvest new resources. BM. Let's tone down the CO2 again here. Not that much. Not a fan of how touchy these toggle arrows are here. Let's give ourselves some nitrogen. And then what is this? Magnesium? Let's turn down the BM a little bit.
Resources at capacity.
Alright, so I just kind of freewheeled that. I'm sure it's not the right mix, but hey, for the point of this demo, it works. So now I got to pick my crew here. I get 6 of them. And I'm going to look at their various skills. So we got mining, command, engineering, piloting, medical, and their toughness. So I want a tough guy or gal. So we'll start with Sophia. She's tough. Now I'm going to look for someone with high med. Looks like Kyle. Get some high mining up here. Michelle. Command. It's going to be a regular female type of crew. Piloting. We need a good pilot. Looks like Frank. And we'll just do kind of an all-around. Phil. Alright, here we go. So this starts an Into the Stars mission, or really campaign. Again, if I die, it is over. See you later.
Hyperspace jump complete.
Alright, so here we are, real basic controls. We got a flight control, basically how I can steer around. It's pretty easy. It's not like you're going super fast. I mean, it's a big hulking star cruiser that goes quite slow but fast, if you know what I mean. And then we've got the camera controls for I can toggle being outside the ship or inside the ship. So nothing too crazy. Definitely can't fly into that sun over here. So I'm going to go ahead and head towards this planet right in front of me.
You should note that the Scorn likely tracked our movements here and will attempt to follow.
So the Scorn there, the alien's looking for us.
As quickly as possible.
So yeah, like I said, big ass ship, slow speeds. So I guess we have started. I should have already started the clock on our 15 minutes of fame, so sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and start it now. Alright, 15 minutes is up. So we get 15 minutes of gameplay, and we'll see what we can get. So hopefully you've been liking it so far. Game looks really great. I mean, I like the visuals here. I don't have the... Uh-oh, we got a labor dispute. So what I can do, I'm going to go ahead and try to get a little bit closer to this planet to start. I do have to solve that labor dispute, but that's in another menu here. Slowly but surely we will come up. Alright, so I'm here. I'm going to go ahead and hit control, which will stop me. Or I'll just hit F just to interact.
Awaiting deployment.
Alright, so before we check out this planet, I'm going to go back and manage that little event you saw. See here, there's something going on with the crew. Again, I am the captain of the ship, so I get to look at my log right here. I can still move the ship, as you can see in the screen. Let's go ahead and see what's up with the crew. See, a lot of point and click. It's not like it's a hardcore action game, which is fine. I mean, sometimes these games are fantastic. So we got the Scorn coming in. Threat level is up just because I'm in this area farting around. So we have a labor dispute. So we need to figure out someone to... Looks like Sophie has high command. I'm going to go ahead and task her to this.
Approaching planet.
And I'm going to go back and check out what's going on with the planet here. So let's first probe it with one of our resource probes. Who's got high piloting? 50, 36, 49. Looks like Kyle. So let's have him send the probe down.
Resource probe away.
Alright, success. Thanks, Kyle.
Deployment successful.
So I get my current resources and what Kyle found with the probe. And we have to manage based on our ship capacity as well as how much the shuttle can bring back. So I'm going to go ahead and max all these out. I've not figured out... I wish there was a button that just said max. But so far it looks like I have to actually hold each one until it's full. So somewhat of a relaxing game for sure, there's no doubt about it. Because it's not like you gotta manage a bunch of things at once, but you can get your ass kicked pretty quickly. Weather's clear. Let's go ahead and send down the mining rig. Bring Kyle again because he's my pilot. And we'll look for someone with high mining. It looks like Michelle. Alright, let's send them down. 92% chance success.
Scorn force inbound.
Alright, whatever, Scorn.
Mining rig launched.
Alright, so the mining rig flight was successful. Now we get this mini game, I'm guessing. So I can steer with the keyboard here.
Drill critical.
Looks like I'm in a good vein here. Oops. Not good. Oh well, I guess we won't be using that drill again. So what are we looking low on? We could definitely use some of this BM action. You know what this game's kind of like? It's kind of like out there for mobile devices, but on steroids, if you've ever played that. Kind of the same feel. Definitely more detailed and in-depth and strategical, though. Alright, definitely need our MGs. Still got capacity, so I'm going to go ahead and load up on all this fun stuff. Alright.
Your orders, Captain.
Now I'll go ahead and send the shuttle team down there. Again, rolling Kyle as pilot. Commander, looks like Ruth. And medical. Well, Kyle could even do our meds, but I'll go ahead and send Phil.
Good conditions.
Alright, looks like a good chance of success, so I'm going to go ahead and launch. So far, that's about as much action as I've seen. I've not had an encounter with the whatever the aliens are yet. Okay, so where should we investigate? Let's check out the strange volcano. Captain, there seems to be a type of volcanic mountain here I'd like to investigate. Yeah, go ahead. Success. So Ruth got +2 to command. Phil got +1 med. Basically the whole team that went down, except the pilot. Alright, so what do we discover? No clue what they are, because it's not really telling me. Alright, so I'll take it all.
Captain, what are your orders? Captain, we must leave this sector. Command alert.
We got a food demand. Huh, tough. Alright, so we need to get out of here. Where to? I do not know, but we're gonna go.
Command issue resolved.
Alright, so our labor dispute finally resolved.
Engines at maximum power. Entering orbit. Heavy radiation. Suggest course correction. Your orders, Captain.
I don't...
Medical alert.
Okay, mystery virus. So yeah, it is like the Oregon Cruise. Someone's got dysentery. Or not.
Approaching planet. Captain, what are your orders?
I want to go see what's up with my crew. Mystery virus. So let's get Kyle on that. Restraint. So I want Ruth on that one. Alright, we go ahead and drive.
Engineering alert.
Oh, cool. Engine room fire.
Engines at full power. Command issue resolved.
Sent Sophia on this bad boy. Alright, looks like we're gonna
Medical issue
crash.
resolved. Squad
Whoa!
closing in on us, Captain.
Let's go back outside the ship here. I actually kind of want to fight the Scorn. Civilian street gang attacks? Are you serious?
Engineering issue resolved.
Oh, looks like we got a planet over here. Set course for the planets, sir! Stardate. Oh, we got a whole bunch of planets now. Oh, crew, what are you doing? Civilian gang. I'm gonna send all-around badass Kyle Williams after these guys.
Heavy radiation detected. Proceed with caution.
Oh, sweet. So it looks like I could just pick somewhere and hit set course, too. Nice.
Command alert.
And my crew is sensitive. Alien growth. Phil, check that out, bro.
Command issue resolved.
Alright, we're coming up on our next destination. We got 3 minutes left in this episode of 15 Minutes of Fame. Maybe we can get there in time. Doing the barrel roll. Woo-hoo! Alright, Asterth. Okay. Let's start with the shuttle team here.
Select the shuttle team.
Kyle, please. Commander Sophie. And medical. Do my man Frank.
Poor conditions.
Ooh, 72% chance. Let's take the risk.
Shuttle launched.
Hey, success.
Orders, Captain.
Gonna go check out the strange beacon. Failed?
Attention requested.
Oh no. My homies
Captain,
are hurt.
What are your orders?
So apparently I only get to do one of the 3 options and then it's back to this stuff. So I'm gonna try mining again.
Crew.
Just got a minute left. I know it's getting stressful. Ooh, 67%. Let's see if we can get the ship to blow up.
Deployed.
Uh-oh. Made it. Because my man Kyle is my homeboy. Alright, here we go.
Mining rig offline.
Well, that didn't last too long. I'm way low on resources, so let's take everything. See, wouldn't it be nice to just say take everything? Maybe I'm missing it, but there's no real tutorial or anything.
Your orders, Captain.
Send down the resource probe.
Poor conditions. Probe launched.
So I mean, overall, I could see where this game could have a lot of life, especially if you did like games like the Oregon Trail, where it's all about managing a crew, a ship, whatever, for survival. Not really heavy on gameplay, if you will. Oh, our time is done. No, that does it for this episode of 15 Minutes of Fame, people. I'm not just gonna cut it short. You know, we landed here. Might as well pick up our stuff. But anyways, again, this is Into the Stars from Fugitive Games. It'll be on Steam's Early Access for PC and Mac, or at least PC, starting July 9th. So that could be today, it could be yesterday, it could be 10 days from now, whenever you're watching this video. So, you know, go check it out. It's very interesting. Like I said, you know, just spending 15 minutes isn't quite enough time for a game of this scale. Again, it's random every time you take off. There is permadeath. If you die, your ship crashes, the game's over and you restart. So just like the Oregon Trail. So it's all about resource management, which includes people, you know, your minerals, your gases, so on and so forth. And then I'm assuming if you hang out in areas too long, you can also attack or get attacked by these aliens, and you have to fend those off based on the weapons you equipped before you started the game. So hope you enjoyed what you saw. Again, not enough to give a game like this full justice, but I don't have all day or all night. I could see this game becoming very addicting and sitting around and playing for hours on end, trying to find humanity's new home. So hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. Matt Haywood from entertainmentboo.com, as always, doing the latest episode of 15 Minutes of Fame, where we show you the ins and outs of video games, new and old. So that's all for now, people. As always, make sure to go to entertainmentboo.com on a daily basis to make yourself a better geek, one post at a time. Wish me luck. I'm going into the wide open reaches of space. Alright, so here's a little bonus. It looks like we finally got an attack, so sorry about that. Think of this as the extended edition of our 15 Minutes of Fame. So we got a scorn drone, the blah 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 blah. You think that you can escape us easily? There's no hope for your kind. We will eradicate you like the others.
Assign battle stations.
Command here. Engineering. Alright, here we go.
Civilian casualties sustained.
Fire!
Our shot was blocked.
No. Deflect, son.
Civilians have been lost. Civilian losses reported.
Fire!
Protein sequencer damage.
Fire!
Shot missed.
Oh wow, I'm getting my butt kicked. Deflect! Fire!
Hull critical.
Fire!
Civilians have been lost. Injuries sustained.
Man, I barely hurt this thing. Fire!
Shot missed. We're breaking up, Captain.
No. Ah! Yeah, so you definitely don't want to fight the Scorn. Oh well, hey, we got to see an attack, right? Alright. Extended edition's over for this 15 Minutes of Fame. Thanks, Matt Haywood, entertainmentboo.com.
entertainmentboo.com